Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good match. Jordan Lyles is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So the base is empty here with one away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Into the box, Craig Biggio. Hit in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5.
Stepping in, Jeff Bagwell. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chu has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Mike Scott, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Reined in, and quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third, the designated
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Willie Calhoun stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Into the box now, Miles Straw. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Here's the first pitch to him. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Well, today's game provides the Astros with a chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, George.
Here's George Springer. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. He's right there. Odor on to first, and they turn the double play. And that will bring up Alex Bregman. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The Astros put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Danny Santana is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. First delivery to him on the way.
The right fielder,
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Set down in order. It remains 1-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luis Gonzalez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Next to the Astros, the second baseman, Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
So striding forward now, Jeff Bagwell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Chu at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Miles Straw. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here comes the first pitch.
Wow. Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Colby Allard is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. George Springer the next to hit. They swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Chu coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan and studying the opposing pitcher.
And that's in there. Base hit. Springer rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Santana is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 10 men come to the plate here.
Leading off for the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Robinson Chirinos comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Chirinos. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Rougned Odor waits on deck. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into right field, that's a base hit. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Now batting, Craig Biggio. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Lofton is on his way home. He will score as they push their lead to 8 now.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but...
Bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the... Here's Elvis Andrus now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Third baseman,
Matt Duffy will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Struck him out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point. That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Brett Martin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming, here it is. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Gallo will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Now at the plate, Luis Gonzalez. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another. So Luis Gonzalez with the solo home run. Home run number 5 on the year as the blowout continues. Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 7.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kenny Lofton. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
And he fouls this one off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So he notched the backwards K on that one. Joey Gallo sent packing to start the bottom of the fifth. Danny Santana is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Danny Santana becomes out number 2 this inning. Shin-Soo Choo is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
7 in a row. Flat out dominant, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This is line to left, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
The first baseman, Jeff.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Number 3.
At the plate, Miles Straw. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch, ground ball sent back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit, and he is in there.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And he'll be back in standing up. At the plate now, George Springer, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Odor, notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Cody Allen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Now here's the pitch.
For the Rangers,
Ronald Guzman is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Here's another 0-2. 8 in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. 1 away. Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now a swing and a ground ball, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
And that's hitting 1-on-1 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Number 1. Shortstop.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now the 0-1. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that. Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Gonzalez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The bat, number 1. Shortstop. Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit sharply on the ground to the left and through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the center fielder. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. Now at the plate, Craig Biggio. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Line towards center field. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Roberto Ozuna comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Fly ball to straightaway left. Straw has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Up next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a pop-up now. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Straw. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nick Goody comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready once again, Luis Gonzalez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Kenny Lofton, fouled off. Swing and a line drive, foul. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Here's the 2-2. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
Next up for the Astros, Jose Altuve. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Hit hard, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Andres is there, and the side is retired. So Elvis Andres the next to bat. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The third baseman.
Now to the plate, Matt Duffy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
He's set, and the pitch. Willie Calhoun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. He hangs a K to end it, and the Astros go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series. 15-0 the final in this one. The Astros posted 15 runs in this.